Welcome to another update for the Foundation. So this week, as I said, I focused a lot on the base building screen. So we're going to go down there and take a look. So we get down here to the base screen. One thing that I did a lot of work on this week was thinking about and trying to design how the camera would behave on this map. And I don't think I've maybe got it exactly the way I would like it, but I decided that kind of a fixed angle RTS style camera might be the best. Although saying fixed angle isn't quite right, it's just not a free-flying camera. But I can scroll in and out with the scroll wheel. I can also use Q and E to rotate around. So a few different things I can do there with the camera. And it's pretty smooth. If I get to the edge of the screen, it'll move, and I'll probably adjust the speeds at which it'll do that as well. Right now it's pretty slow to drag and everything, but I was just trying to get the basic look and feel of it working. So I'd really like to know what you think about this. Is this the right kind of camera for this moving around the base, or would you like to see something that's a little more free moving? So be sure to send me the feedback on that. I also started work on the actual building of things. So over here in the bottom left corner, you can see that I have an icon button panel that's popped up that has various buttons on it. They all look terrible, but that's because I was way too lazy to draw out a bunch of icons that may or may not change in the future for the video. So they just have text on there, and I didn't care if the text fits because the text isn't going to be there eventually. So here's some basic categories I thought about as I was going through some design this week. Obviously there's excavations where you can create your hallways and things like that. But I have it now so that it will be able to read from folders and find all the different rooms and creations that are in there, populate out the menu, and then when I click on that, it'll show you the ghost outline of what you're going to build. And eventually, when I get to the timing part of it, when you click, it will say, okay, this is going to take this long to complete. For right now, I don't have that done, so when I click, it places it. Boom. And these are just simple squares right now, so there's not much to see there. But I place them, they get placed. I can excavate and make hallways to them. But the other thing that I got done here is now I can detect collisions. So if I go here and say I want to build a containment cell, well, it doesn't fit right there. And until I get to an area where it fits, it won't let me place it. And same with these, I can't place it. So there's still a few bugs, as you can see. I've got to iron out a couple last little things, because as you can see, the hallways, which this is on purpose, don't get detected as collisions because I want the rooms to just build into those spaces if you want them there. They will just override and delete those hallways and become part of the hallway themselves. So, a few little details I have to do. I also want a few more markings on my ghost outline. I want it to be able to mark where the doors are and to tell you how much time it's going to build on the ghost marking. That might take more time than I want to do for just this demo though, so for this tech demo this might be where we're at. But I'll probably try and polish up a few of the bugs. So, exciting, we're getting a lot more of this built out and completed, and that's pretty awesome in my opinion. We're starting to get this base builder put together. Right now it's just something to play with, but that's okay. For the tech demo purpose, that'll be fine. You guys will be able to play with it, see what you think, what you like, what you don't like, and I won't have to waste a lot of time on things that you might not want. Maybe you think this is stupid and want something else. Well, that's cool. Then I can scrap this and do something else. So it's just going to be simple to see this for now. Eventually it'll get more and more complicated as I hook it in. But getting all these things configured, especially figuring out the camera and reading in these items into this menu, took a lot of time this week. It was a little bit annoying to figure out some of the problems. But they did get figured out. They got solved. A few little bugs remaining, but I know what most of them are. Probably need to test a little bit more to make sure there's no more. But good progress, good things. Should make this a more interesting thing to play with for the tech demo. And that's pretty much what I've got for this week. So next week, I will have polished up the bugs in here. I will add a bunch more of prefabby little rooms and things for you to play with probably. And then I'm going to work on finishing off some of the interception logic so that can move around and be something more interesting to play with for the tech demo. Once those two pieces of functionality are in place, I will probably start polishing up all the rest of the pieces so that they're presentable for the demo. And then once everything's polished up and presentable enough for people to play with, I will put out the tech demo, let everyone know, and you guys will get your first chance to get your hands on this construction and give me some feedback based on your actual experience with the game, and I'm excited for that to happen. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next week.